Hey, it's Erika Awakening. Welcome to day 1 of the 30-day communication challenge. I'm excited about this one. I'm actually recording day 1 at the very end after the rest of the 30 days. And the intention of this program is to release the many blocks to communication that we all have as a result of ego consciousness. Many of these are subconscious, you don't even know you have them. I highly recommend reading A Course in Miracles. It is a fundamental book for my entire HBR system. And it explains a lot of this in detail. It's a little bit of a tough read for some people, but it's well worth your time and energy to read it. And basically what Course in Miracles teaches us is that perfect communication is perfect healing. So to the extent that we have blocks in communication, and this can show up in a variety of different ways, we also do not have healing. You want to come up here, Fritz? My cat Fritz is thinking about joining us here. He's the star of some of the 30-day challenges, so we'll see if he shows up. So, the intention of this 30-day program is to release as many of these subconscious blocks to perfect communication as we possibly can. Think of communication very holistically. Communication in a health sense is every cell of our body needs to be communicating with each other perfectly if we're going to have perfect health. And that certainly goes for remaining youthful as well. Every relationship conflict that we have is a breakdown in communication. If people really were listening to each other, they would always be able to work things out. This is something I learned from Marshall Rosenberg, the founder of nonviolent communication. Hi, Fritz. And it's because we have so much judgment and fear in our communication that we have so many problems, right, Fritz? Yeah. Also, a great deal of communication is nonverbal. And I don't even just mean body language, although that certainly is important when you're in person. And tonality is important anytime someone hears your voice. But I'm talking about the kind of communication that can happen between you and another person, even all the way across the world. So we include a video in here for telepathic communication. Of course, some people will say that it's not real, but how many synchronicities do you need to experience where you think of someone and they contact you before you realize that communication is happening even beyond the constraints of time and space? It's obvious to me, very obvious, that this is happening. The more you tap, the more you will see that telepathic communication is real, because tapping enhances our abilities in this realm. So it's very common to do a good thorough tapping session and then hear from somebody you hadn't heard from for quite a while related to the topic you just tapped about. So anyway, we'll be covering many topics, but what we want to do in this first video is clear reversal, psychological reversal, meaning the part of us that doesn't want to change, the part of us that, as much as we don't like our comfort zone, feels safe and familiar, so we put up a lot of resistance to having any kind of change. So that's what this video is today. Alright, let's get started on Karate Chop. Even though I may be feeling a little nervous about starting this communication challenge, my ego sure doesn't like it. My ego doesn't like perfect communication. My ego likes conflict and drama. My ego likes sickness and suffering. My ego likes being separate from other people. But I am really tired of all the negative consequences in my life. Of having these blocks to communication. I wonder if I could let them go now. Go on the top of your head. These blocks to communication. My cells are not communicating perfectly. I don't have perfect telepathic communication yet. I'm not very good at resolving conflicts yet. I'm not very good at expressing love in my life. I'm still judging a lot of people. It's hard to let my judgments go. I'm trying to keep myself safe. But it's not really working. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've got so many blocks to communication. There are people who haven't talked to me in years. And I don't think they'll ever talk to me again. I'm scared to talk to them. I'm scared it will be painful. That it will be just like the bad experiences of the past. And I'm scared of communicating with new people. Sometimes I'm shy. Sometimes I hesitate. I don't really think they might not like me. It's safer to stay in my comfort zone. Even though I don't like communicating about certain subject matters. Money's very uncomfortable. Sex is very uncomfortable. Talking about love can be very uncomfortable. Speaking powerfully can be very uncomfortable. Talking about religion can be very uncomfortable. Or about spirituality. Or about politics. I'd rather just avoid it. I don't want to have the difficult conversations. And yet my refusal to talk about these important topics is keeping me separate from other people. And it might actually be a huge relief to speak my truth about these things and stop hiding myself. Oh, that's so cute. I love and accept myself anyway. I love and accept Fritz anyway. I'm so grateful for the good communication in my life. Like this beautiful paw on my shoulder. And I'm so ready to extend this love and harmony into all of my relationships now. I give the universe and all the angels permission to help me make the most of this 30-day challenge. Bring healing into my relationships. Bring love into my life. Bring harmony into every area of my life. Bring health into every cell of my body. Help me transcend language barriers so I can communicate with people, even if they don't speak my language. And so I can communicate with animals and other beings through the telepathic power of my mind. I am so ready to be a powerful communicator, a powerful persuader, to be totally authentic and open, to have magical abilities, to attain reconciliation and perfect healing in all of my relationships. I give myself permission to have all of this now. I choose to set myself free from any remaining vows I made with the ego, conscious or unconscious, in this lifetime or any other. I now set myself free from any blocks the ego has created to perfect communication between me and God, between me and all other beings. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for restoring me to perfect communication and perfect love and perfect health. Starting right now. All right, deep breath. How does that feel? I feel uplifted. And that was just so adorable when Fritz put his paw on my shoulder. I hope you were touched by it too. Alright, get ready. This is a very exciting 30-day challenge. We cover a lot of territory. It's gonna really, you're gonna really notice a difference. I was able to instantly translate foreign languages on Facebook that I'd never been able to do before. Not gonna tell you that I can read Chinese yet, but the difference was noticeable. And just a general softening of communication I've already noticed, and really it's very early, so I expect lots more miracles to come out of this. But yeah, definitely a gentler relationship with the people around me I've noticed since I recorded the videos. Alright, this is Erika Awakening, and I'm excited to hear your results in this program. I'm also open to recording some bonus videos if there are any important topics that we missed, so be sure to let me know in the HBR coaching group, which right now is on Facebook, your feedback so that I can make sure that we cover all the territory we need to cover. Alright, we'll see you in day 2 tomorrow. Visit us often at tapsmarter.com/store for all the latest news and offerings. Take care.